Games Workshop. Membrane Studios, I think. Titan. Adeptus Titanicus Dominus. Stimulate access. And welcome to something I'm very pleased to present. I've been wanting this type of game for a long time now. And that is welcome to walkthroughs gameplay video of Adeptus Titanicus Dominus Stimuli Access. I am defining we're playing another War 40k game, another vehicle-based turn-based game, another mech-based turn-based game. Yes, in this game, as the name suggests, you're going to be using the forces of the Adeptus Titanicus, aka the Martian branch, dealing with several 100-foot tall walking tanks, and you're going to be dominating stuff because it's Dominus. And from like the 1-2 screenshots I saw before I already bought it, yeah, no, it's not like Battletech. People are saying it's like Battletech, probably because it pretty much is. Battletech, the turn-based strategy game, but that's kind of what I wanted. I kind of wanted a Battletech, but with Warhammer Titans. Because there are so many rules, and there are so many strategies that are typed out of the Titans, their roles as war vehicles. But you never see them because of two reasons. A, they're never in games because they're too big, and B, they're never in turn-based strategy game because they're too big. For example, the reason why you never see it in the tabletop is because, well, they're huge, and which huge costs money. If a single tank costs $60, and a super tank fail. Like a Bane Blade costs $100, a Titan costs much more than that. The Titans you see most often are Imperial Knights, and maybe a Warhound Titan every now and again. Mostly it's a set piece for a mission. You never see these guys. And I did see a Warlord Titan once on Mini Wargaming. They had one once. And that came out to someone's knee. That's why that was used during Apocalypse, which are gigantic games that take basically in Mini Wargaming, their videos are typically 40 minutes long, 30 to 40 minutes to an hour. That video had to be cut down from 10 hours or something crazy like that. And the reason why they're never engaged is because they don't fit on maps either. And people just don't put them in games for some odd reason. I mean, there are some of the turn-based strategy games, but never in the RTSs for some reason. I mean, they were in the Apocalypse mod for Dawn of War, but still. But let's just go. Can't wait. Now, this is released on Steam Early Access May 31st, 2018, for the price of $9.99. Okay, there's online play, there's solo play, fantastic. Get those to mass computer. That is not good enough. Enabled. That is good enough. Resync. Close tutorials. Battlefield Basics. Well, whoops. I mean, I should have hit Ominous first. It's an alpha game, okay. Kinda looks like it. Hey, welcome to Battlefield Tutorial, Legit. This tutorial will introduce you to key elements of the Battlefield user interface. Also touches several important gameplay concepts. Early access note. Please know that Adeptus Titanicus Dominus is an early access alpha for those familiar with development terminology, or just early access. Meaning it's not yet feature complete, and we'll be adding new features throughout our early access journey. We invite you to add your voice in our Steam forums if you have constructive feedback, to share or particular features you'd like to see in the game. Okay? God. Adeptus Titanicus is Awesomenesses turn-based strategy game featuring interleaving activations. Okay, that means my big guy, my little guys go, then my big guy, then my medium guy, then my big guy. It's translation of the 4th edition Epic Tabletop Rules, and it's in the 4K universe. Okay, so this is based off the tabletop. 4th edition, which, by the way, for those keeping count, Warhammer 40K just entered 8th edition this year. I don't know why they chose 4th edition. Maybe because Epic isn't in the newer games. I mean, it's probably under Apocalypse mode, but still. By the way, each turn is divided into 2 phases: Orders phase and the End phase. In the Orders phase, each player activates 1 unit by giving them an order, which is executed, and the results are shown. And then the opportunity to activate a unit is handed over to his opponent. He can choose to retain the activation once before you must hand activation over to your opponent. If you have enough units, you can retain several times in a single turn. However, doing so can leave you exposed as your opponent may maneuver you. If you have run out of activations while he or she has not, use ability to retain wisely. The turn proceeds, passing the activation back and forth like this until one of your opponent units have been activated, at which point the end phase occurs, okay? Okay, what does retain do for me? Other than just not have my person move, I guess it allows me to have more activation points? Got it, sorta. In the end phase, you or your Returning Titans may regenerate lost Void Shields, put out fires. Void Shields or their shielding. Void Shields is just technology. Void means technology. Put out fires, and in some cases, may even repair physical damage. Now, Titans are all multi-crewed, aside from Imperial Knights. Every other Titan above that is multi-crewed, with the Warhounds being crewed by what, 4 people? 2 pilots, and then 2 in the back. And then the bigger Titans are more like mini vessels than anything else. Because the biggest Titans, the Imperator Titans, I call them Warlord. I'm wrong. Imperator. Warlord are these. Imperators are, well, let's just say that the Statue of Liberty can give them a hug and won't look weird. That's how big they are. Alright, so end phase is managed automatically by the game, taking over a few seconds, okay? Command control is used by using WASD for panning and Q&E for rotating. Alternatively, you can hold the mouse button to control rotation with your mouse. Now, let's review the screen's major elements. On top left of the screen, your current turn and phase are shown, okay? At the top center of the screen, your and your opponent's current victory points are shown. In most game modes, the player with the highest score in the turn 3 in phase will win the game. Okay? So you got 3 turns, really. All these things go by that really fast. Increase your score by scoring objectives and achieving other victory conditions. The game does not check to see if the victory has been achieved until the end phase, which gives the players the opportunity to react and avert disaster within a turn. God. The top right of the screen, help text is shown. Many screen elements have help text associated with them that will appear when you mouse over. This is particularly useful when you're reviewing unit data, as helpful text details what each shit means, okay? Down on the right hand side of the screen, the victory conditions available in the current battle are shown. In your games, you can mouse over each of these reminders of what they mean to appear in the help text area we highlighted a moment ago. Okay? Whereas tutorial are giving a powerful warlord packing twin volcano cannons. I believe those are upscaled meltas, which are like a laser but more like a flamethrower. Basically, like a really low tech plasma gun. It's not flamethrower. And supported by twin. That's how they work. In game, they're basically just a really short. They're a medium to short range vehicle killer. And supported by twin apocalypse rocket launchers. That's obvious. You can see an enemy warlord approaches the objective directly ahead of your warlord. Okay, yep, see that? And that is detective Dominus. Unit and target selection is achieved by left clicking with your mouse, while moving the stations are chosen by right clicking. Okay, that might take a bit. Let me take a bit of time to get used to. Let's give your warlord its orders. Dismiss this ally and left click on your warlord to select it. Yes. Alright, sorry, drinking some Gatorade. Well done, Legate. Let's review your available orders. At the bottom of the screen, you'll see 4 order buttons are available. Sustained Fire, Advance, which is default, Double, and March. The Titan that is issued Sustained Fire order has a target selected, but does not move during its action, but shoots more effectively. Okay, that's what Sustained Fire means. Sorry, nervous. The events order enables your unit to move and shoot normally. Double enables your unit to move twice as normal, but shoot less effectively. On march order, unit moves 3 times and its normal speed, but cannot shoot at all. Got it. Steam file has a visual feature. If those are selected upon execution, the sting reverts to Overwatch mode. This causes your Titan to forego shooting in its own turn in its own order execution and to instead shoot during your opponent's action. If the enemy Titan should move within its range. Okay, next we'll move your Titan up the battlefield on the double, sacrificing some accuracy for greater speed. This will enable us to get far enough to capture that nearby objective. Move your Titan into capture range, right click to place a holographic representation of your Titan at the destination point, ensuring the amber firefly ring covers the objective. Dismiss this dialog, click double order, then right click close or on the objective marker directly ahead, and you will see the hologram we had before firing, okay? And I see projective path to your chosen destination, as well as the capture ring indicated by the amber firefight ring. In order to deliver the Emperor's Wrath onto the enemy, we must now select the target that is in range. Dismiss this dialogue and left click on the enemy Warhound, directly ahead of your Warlord. Oh, that's cool. On both the unit and its hologram, you can now see the range line of sight lines drawn from each of the Titan's weapons to the enemy. These lines are green when it has LOS to the enemy. Or, the LOS and is in range. If LOS is interrupted before reaching the target, the line turns red from that point. target is out of range, the line is amber to maximum range. Then turns red to the target. Sorry. Oh, it's been a long day. I just got done recording a lot of videos for. No, we were all. A lot of videos for the Gemini PD I just got. Which should be uploaded before this. Let's get lazy and then upload this first. But yeah. Alright. The range is shown numerically if the weapon's range is in green, the shot is well in range. If amber, you're so close to exit range and there is some risk of regular shoot. Sorry. Afraid you're out of range. When these targeting tools allow you to see at a glance which weapons have a shot from some position and which would have a shot of finishing position. Time on target between the 2 points is not visualized. You have to make a judgment call as to how much time you'll think you'll be shooting at that target. Right now in our tutorial, you only see the volcanic cannons are in range and the predicted position. I do see that. When both choosing your targets, positioning your own titans is a critical game concept that is time on target. If you spend too little time shooting at your target during the 10 seconds of execution, your chances of scoring an damaging hit are decreased. A negative to hit modifier is applied. It is even possible to not shoot at all. If your target is not in range, well, this is not. Oh, I mean, it's not really boring. I've been here that long. Okay, maybe been here for 18 minutes, but still. I'm just excited to go, and I'm very tired all of a sudden. I wasn't tired when I first started making this video. It is possible. It's even possible not to shoot at all. Oh yes, I said that. Oh yeah. Chances are scoring a damaging hit upon it are decreasing. If 2 hit value is applied. Yes. I don't know why I'm yawning so much. If your target is not in range or line of sight for too long. If LOS obstructing elements are in the way, blocking your shot to at either move, start, or in positions, you will need to make a judgment call. Look at the line of travel from start to finish and any vein terrain between your unit and its target as a general rule. If the lines are obstructed on either end, your unit will likely suffer negative hit modifier on shooting. Got it. Now, let's say a double order plays out. To execute order, you click commit. This show you the results of the order play over 10 seconds. During that time, if you set a target and that target is both within range and line of sight of one or more weapons, those weapons will fire. As discussed earlier, the more time spent shooting, more likely the weapon will score a damaging hit. This is dialogue and click commit. Okay. Because Titans have so much shields and and armor and guns, they have to do this. Oh, that's cool. Those are flying midair. Okay, let's go. Commit order. Cool, like it. Your battlefield training is not complete. You can now command a full detachment of Titans and battle for the fate of the galaxy. Okay. Omnibus tutorial. I like here, but now this has nothing to do with Space Marines, by the way. You can put them in Space Marine army in this way, but you don't have to. The Titan Legions have their own color scheme that are separate from the Space Marine Legions. But this could be a. Well, I'm yawning again. Sorry, I don't know why. I don't know why I'm yawning so much. I'm not that tired, and I'm yawning more. I usually don't yawn. At least that much until I'm really tired, which I'm not. So that's weird. Welcome to 140k Titan Legions. In Titan Legions, you are the legate commander of a detachment of Titans. Seen in the detachment builder on the screen, you will make your choices for your detachment. On the screen is a detachment builder. On the screen, you will make your choices for detachment, which you will later command on the battlefield. This tutorial will introduce you to key elements of the detachment builder. For this tutorial, just 3 Titans are available for the roster. 1 variant of each type: Warlord, Reaver, and Warhound. No Imperators. But then again, those are too big anyway. But then again, they'd be pretty cool. The main game has many more variants of each type to play with. However, the more will be made available via upgrades over time. Okay, your attachment is limited by both available deployment boxes and maximum points shown to the right. Not to mention the Titan types and variants available to you at the present time. Each Titan has associated points cost. As you add and remove Titans from the attachment roster, you'll see total points cost of the enemy list rise and fall. This may include many Titans as you like, and so as long as you don't exceed the points limit, always try to spend as many available points as you can. Your opponent assuredly will. Okay. There are 3 types of Titans available to you: Warlord, the Reaver, and the Warhound. Each Titan has many variants available. These variants available to you for incursion in your deployment will be available here. The unit data card and its elements shown for currently displayed Titan. You can mouse over each element's icon for a tooltip explaining what that element means. Yelling again, jeez. For this tutorial, there's only one variant per side. Let's begin with adding a Warhound to your deployment roster. Those are the Scouts of Titans. When you're ready to split this dialog, and then click the highlight arrow button below your display Titan twice to cycle through the Warhound. Do this to progress through this tutorial. Reaver. But I do like it starts out with blue and gold. Voice cracking, do that's not good. Well done, Leggett. Below the Titan's unit data, you will see a series of deployment boxes. Each deployment box represents the location of in your deployment zone on the battlefield. When deploying your detachment's army list, it is important to choose a location for each Titan that is conductive for your overall battle strategy. To add Warhound to your detachment, click and drag to any of the highlighted boxes. Is this the style before click checking action? Okay. Edge. Well done, Leggett. You can change your Legio using highlight arrow buttons. Select Odorous Legio to bring a tutorial. At close screen. Good. This tutorial is not complete. If you have not already done so, it's recommended that you complete the battlefield tutorial. Okay, you're supposed to do them either or.